Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to This Month in Monster Taming, the segment on this channel where we go over the upcoming updates in the monster taming genre for any given month, this time for June. This month we have some pretty interesting developments, and honestly it's going to be a lot busier in the genre than it has been. We've got at least 2 major game releases in SMT5 Vengeance. We've got the Summerfest, which is just going to come with it a ton of stuff that probably hasn't even been announced yet, notably Palworld's next content update, which is definitely exciting. We've got a ton of demos launching as well and more, so as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, subscribe for more monster taming content, and let's dive in. Okay, so first things first, the Ova Magica demo is actually already out, as mentioned in our previous Monster Tamer news segment. Ova Magica is essentially a Pokemon and Stardew Valley inspired farming sim and battling game where you can tame and crossbreed blob creatures for both farming and battling purposes. I mentioned it before, but the game was also a Kickstarter project and is one of the games that I would safely say shows that Kickstarter development can be done right. It's available for the next week, so if you haven't checked it out already on Steam, definitely do so. It's linked below. So we do know that the first major content update for Palworld will bring forth new pals, a new island to explore, new tech, and more, and is slated to release at some point during the summer. But we also got confirmation that we're going to be getting some sort of new insight at the upcoming Summer Game Fest, which will run from June 10th to the 17th. And it'll obviously be pretty cool to get some new Palworld content showcased, but the Summer Game Fest itself will also likely come with a slew of new demos, reveals, and more from other titles across the genre, so we're just going to have to keep our eyes out. On June 14th, we will have 2 major releases taking place, both of which are actually enhanced versions of previous games. Firstly, we have Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which is sort of like a deluxe version for Shin Megami Tensei 5, which released in 2021, and will come with it some new monsters, new story content, the DLC content, and more. The game will also be coming to every major platform as opposed to the original only being available on Switch, so I feel like that could really unburden the game hardware-wise and let it shine. We also have the release of Monster Hunter Stories for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Steam, which was originally a 3DS title, so this one definitely will be unburdened with the new hardware capabilities of the current gen consoles. This version of the game will also come with some upgrades, including new content that was previously Japan only, and some other stuff as well. I gotta admit, given the fact that the last 2 months have been really slow, I am kind of salty that these games are literally releasing on the same day. Talk about whiplash. The Temtem 1.7 update is also supposed to be launching at some point this month and will bring forth the long-awaited arcade bar, the removal of microtransactions, and a ton of quality of life changes. This one doesn't look like it has a set date. I think it was supposed to release on the 3rd, but it got delayed, so I'll keep you guys informed as to when we get one. As mentioned earlier, we do have some other demos coming as well. I'm personally looking forward to the Cardic demo, which is coming out on the 24th, which, if you don't remember, is a 3D 2-on-2 turn-based game with cards incorporated into the combat system. And we also have Yaoling Mythical Journey, which again does not have a specific release date for the demo and is a game we've talked about quite a bit lately. I'll leave a link below if you want more information on that. But yeah, guys, that's the gist of the big stuff going on this month. If anything else pops up, I'll be sure to let you know via our weekly Monster Tamer news segment or in a separate video, depending on what the news is. One thing to keep in mind is that Cassette Beast's mobile release was delayed, so if you're expecting that on this list, unfortunately, all we know is late summer as of right now. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest monster taming news, and make sure to check out my Twitter, Discord, and Patreon as well if you're interested. Special thanks to our supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Morency, TragSoft, and Nemo, and I'll see you next time. Peace.